going on? Man, I ain't been on here in a minute. I was kind of just wanting to get on here and see what's going on with everybody. It's kind of just jamming out in my basement. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to see. I ain't been on here since Thanksgiving, and I'm really excited because my grad school stuff finished up, and yeah, it's good. I got one more semester, and this boy is going to graduate with a master's, which is pretty cool. It don't feel like it. It really don't feel like I've been doing it over a year, but yeah, I'm about to be doing my master's, so I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm in a really good mood, but yeah, I'm just kind of jamming out. Just kind of jamming out a little bit. I figure if anybody wants to check in and watch, then more than welcome to. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, this house just ain't a home anytime she goes away. That ain't no sunshine. It's actually John Mayer's version. That's about the only version I like. I know. So yeah, so I put out a song this summer, and I was going to tell you guys, I'm really excited about, I got a music video coming out with it. I've actually contacted a guy, and he is going to put some behind the scenes stuff to my song, and I'm really pumped about it. So yeah, I can't wait to get that out. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm kind of anxious about it, but if you haven't heard the song, Winslett.com. I have a website. What's going on, Sanchez? And yeah, it's called Now or Never. And I was going to just kind of play around with it a little bit. But the way I play it, I was going to kind of get on there and do a little demo. But the way I play it, I put the pick in my hand, hide it right there. And I'm actually doing like a little percussive thing where I go. That is the verse. So I'm constantly going back and forth from this to this. I could sit there all day on that. So yeah, that's the verse of Now or Never that I wrote. Of course, the chorus, I go from the hide the pick to the strum, but a little slide right there. So. So any guitar players out there, I highly, highly, highly recommend learning how to play with the pick and your fingers. Really, really important to play with the pick and your fingers. But yeah, so I was telling a guy the other day, if anybody cares about playing guitar, it's cool because you can play with just the pick, you can play just the fingers, and then you can do both. So you can play like what's called a hybrid. I'm actually playing with the pick. Anyway, I don't know if anybody out there who's watching plays guitar, but if you want to learn to play guitar, super, super important to learn how to do the pick, the fingers, and both. I noticed when I was showing the guy, I was noticing, it was a guy at the foundry, that when I solo, a lot of times I'll be like, I'll lead with the fingers. You can actually see it kind of. And when you get used to those fingers, there's all kind of stuff that opens up. But I don't know. It's cool because when I figured that out, man, it just opened up a world of stuff for me. So I'm just kind of goofing off, and yeah. Sorry. Cause I have found something new to me, and I have seen something I believe. Cause love never knew, it came and set me free. Now I know you know me. So clip my wings so I can fly, show me how to be alive. Turn back time like it's unreal. What I want is not the same stop the rain. You are forever, but it's now or never. Now or never. Now available on iTunes. But it is. Go check it out. So yeah, just kind of goofing off, see what everybody's up to. Did everybody have a good Monday? I know mine was pretty good. I got to hang out. Well, I say hang out. I was working. Just ask him. But I was working with my buddy Patrick today at UAB. I work at UAB. And I'm an engineer for UAB. It's my day job. This is my night job, to play guitar in my basement from my camera. It doesn't pay near what an engineer for UAB pays, but you never know. You never know. Rusty blues. Eric, what's up, man? I haven't seen you forever, dude. I was just playing a little bit of Now or Never. Still promoting it in my spare time of of grad school, though. Hey, Eric, I don't know if you're still on, but I have got a guy working on a music video of nothing but kind of behind-the-scenes stuff in the studio with the song playing. Haven't seen anything yet, but it's going to look good. The video clips that that I gave the guy, the videographer Blake Raymond that was there that day, man, he got some really cool shots and the GoPro. So if you're looking for a behind the scenes stuff of the studio that may look really good with a, I like to think, halfway decent song, you may be interested in it. But yeah, Donald Moore, what kind of strings do you use? I use Ernie Ball, the purple package. I don't think I have any close, but they're 11s, 11 to 48s. I gotta have something to bite down on when I gotta have something to bite down on. Everybody, please let me come say. Yeah, Eric, I will definitely. I'll tag it or put it on your page or something because I know you on there pretty good. Donald liked me. I guess they're heavy. They're 11s. What's 11s? 11 to 48 is. I may have a pack around here somewhere. They're probably upstairs. Thanks, Eric, man. Dude, huge inspiration in the studio. Highly recommend you to anybody that hears it, for sure. Good stuff, dude. I want to be back in there again someday. I just got to get some funds and justify it a little more. But, hey, I didn't tell you, Eric, the drummer moved back to Washington State, so kind of lost my drummer on that. But it's all good. It's all good. You're a bandmaster, No, that's actually I don't know if you can see it. I'll turn it. My basement's kind of dirty, but it's kind of my music room. Let's see if you can see it. There's the bandmaster that I recorded on. I'm not playing through it. I got that little, it's a 1971 deluxe, I think reverb, or 72. And it's great. It's got the chiminess, but it's not overpoweringly loud in this basement. My wife is upstairs, and I'm sure she's trying to do something other than listen to me play guitar in the basement. She's probably watching either Dancing with the Stars or putting some stamps on some Christmas cards. But is that a Princeton chorus? Yeah, Eric, I actually ran up on Princeton chorus. Sorry. What you talking about, pedal or? No, that's a Princeton. I think it's a Princeton reverb. Hold on, let me see. I don't know my stuff. I just play. It's a deluxe reverb, silver-faced deluxe reverb. So I don't know if that tells you what you want to know. And I'm playing through. Bring it to the studio next time. I will, Eric. I will for sure. I think I could get some good sounds out of it. I really want to. But yeah, as far as I'm just running my guitar through a little boost. So if I don't have nothing, little reverb, dry. So little reverb, and then I have a little boost just to make it fuller. Kind of get that chimey sound. And then I have a little dirt. So this is for like a... It's really clean. And then if I want to put a little dirt, because I don't really have distortion, I have a Prince of Tones. I'm actually wearing a shirt, Analog Man. I bought the shirt, but it's got the probably sounds sharp over the mic. Yeah, Eric, man, when I was in the studio with you, I was like, because I'm an electrical engineer by college. I went to college for that. I was in here going, there's a big part of me that wants to just play guitar, focus on the song. And then there's another big part of me that's like, hey, why are you doing this knob? What software are you using? What does this do? But like, I feel like the song would have cost me a lot more if I'd have started asking all the questions. I wish I could just come like, be a fake intern. Could I just be like a fake intern for like some session? Because I'd love to really kind of see how you run stuff. It's awesome, man. Your stuff sounds so good, but yeah. So I definitely have a passion for gear, but I don't have the wallet for it yet. So I have like 4 or 5 amps and like 4 or 5 guitars I want to buy, but they're so expensive. Yeah, I really would like to, man. It's funny because after I stopped by and got my song, the band Broken the Bluff that I met, I follow them now, and they're really doing a lot. I didn't realize how much they get around Birmingham. I'd like to go see them. I need to open for them. I need to figure out some way to at least open for them because that's where I'm struggling at. Just I guess the business side of it, the stepping out and getting in front of people. But yeah, it's cool stuff. Definitely cool. Eric Bates Brothers. I can't talk positive enough about them. So. Kind of jamming. I haven't been on here a couple weeks because Thanksgiving I went to the beach, which was the first. It was really cool. I went with my wife and in-laws, and I was actually surprised at how many people are actually at the beach on Thanksgiving, and then I was surprised at how warm it was. After lunch, I actually took my shirt off and had my bathing suits on the beach last week, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, once that sun came down, it was like 50 degrees. But there's a lot of good drummers around town. Yeah, I think Eric. I would definitely knock on your door whenever I got to a point where I was really needing one. I'm trying to do some open mic night stuff now. I really want to. I've been doing some open mic night stuff at I've done Champies, I've done Oak Hill, I've done. I went and checked out Workplay, but I didn't get a chance to do it. Where else have I done? If anybody has any recommendations for open mics, I've looked up best I could. I've heard that the Nick does one on Mondays, but I haven't got the courage to do one. I've done Eddie's Pour House. I've done that one. That one's pretty cool. But I try to get the new song out there. I jam to it and play with it more than I should, and I don't promote it. I really like it. I feel like I like it way more than probably other people do. But I guess that's how it goes. Solo at the end. Yeah, I hate he moved too, Eric. I was really bummed. It was almost like breaking up with a girlfriend when he moved. Yeah, Eric, Moonlight. I actually, it's funny you say that. I did their open mic contest, and I won. This was early this year. Yeah, I won the weekly contest. They have them every 2 weeks, and it was cool because I won that week, and at the finale, they had everybody that won the weekly sessions come back for a grand finale. And I played, and I thought I did fine. There was a couple people that were really good. There was a couple people that were really bad. And so I really didn't know if I was going to win or lose. But I came in second. So I was like, dang it. This girl got up there, and she got up there, and she kind of played a little sob story. And I hope she don't see this, but she got up there, and she was like, yeah, when I initially won, I was with my boyfriend, but she broke up with me. He broke up with me. And so now I'm up here by myself. And, she definitely played the audience. And so I was like, come on. And then she got up there, and she sounded really good. She kind of played, some kind of dark, not dark, but, kind of sad songs and talked about how she missed her boyfriend. And she was kind of cute. She kind of had, this cute, look about her. And I was like, she's got it. And it's just like anything else. If you're watching, American Idol, they'll show the guy walking, he walks into the scene in front of the judges, And then when they see the judges, they go to like his hometown. And like, I grew up like chasing pigs. I didn't come from nothing. And then all of a sudden, it's like everybody's like, oh, we wanted to do something. So it was kind of like that. So I was the first loser. I was the first loser at the open mic finale. And it stinks because if I would have won, it was like a $500 voucher for this recording studio, so I could have at least tried to record something else on someone else's time. But yeah, she definitely played the card, man. She had everybody's she had everybody like going, oh, before she even sang. She was like, I broke up with my boyfriend, and you know, the song was for him. So she just had like the whole package. Yeah. Next time, get you a real song. Yeah, I should all like roll in the dirt a little bit and walk in and be like, I don't have anything. All I have is this guitar, and like rip my shirt a little bit, just like rip it down. I don't know. And there's more to it. If I've learned anything about music, if you can play someone's emotions, it's true. It's really true. Like if you can get on someone's emotional level, even if I'm not saying she wouldn't have won if she wouldn't have played the card, and I'm sure she was telling the truth, but I'm not bitter about it. I only cried for like 45 minutes. But I played at the finale. I played Now or Never. I played that. It was just a solo on acoustic, and then I played. Let's see, what did I play? I played that song. Turn my grid off. Follow You. I played that. Really pretty song with that. So I played those two, and it went over well. I had some families and friends come out, and I had some people from work too, which was cool. A guy, I think Donald, you said you live right down the street or something. Somebody else lived in Bluff Park and came from work. It was one of my dad's friends, so it was cool. Maria, thanks for keeping me entertained while I work. Maria, I owe a lot to you with the whole IM stuff. The whole reason I'm keeping you entertained right now is because of my IEM stuff. And the only reason I'm on here right now, I feel like, is because of Dale. Dale's rocked my world in the worst way. For all y'all that don't know, I'm in grad school, and it's actually it's called IEM, but it's based out of kind of a business entrepreneurial, connecting your passion to a business and serving people with it. So I'm really trying to. I guess I'm working for a haircut with this guitar because I'm not doing too good. But I'm really trying to connect the dots between music and people and playing. And I don't know. It's not about the money, but when it comes to buying your underwear, you got to have it. So, yeah, finals are over. I turned in my last assignment Sunday. So, good stuff. I'm glad. I'm like the best mood because I turned in my finals. We'll do, Eric. Hey, thanks, man, for everything, Eric. I really do appreciate it, buddy. Huge fan of what you're doing. I really dig it for sure. I will. I'll shoot you a text or something when I get some free time. Maybe sometime next year, beginning of the year, for sure. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. But yeah. I really appreciate Maria, you kind of helping me out with the IM stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of really nice people that live in Bluff Park. I don't think I've ever met someone from Bluff Park that I didn't like. Donald, you may know a guy named Watts, last name Watts, Richard Watts. I don't know. I think it's funny because, like, I think about music in a sense of like, if I was going to ask a question on here, I'd be like, all right, everybody's watching, what's your favorite color? And when I ask the question, I got to provide music till people answer. Ah, see? Blue, we got a blue. Green. That's funny. It doesn't sound nice guy. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He works with my dad, and I guess he works with me some too. Black. Yeah. Charlotte, I hate to say it, most of my closet's like, if you look at my t-shirts, which are organized by color, I don't know if that's good or bad. I have like this much black, this much gray, this much white, and like blue, red, yellow, all the rest of it. The majority of the stuff I wear is like a black t-shirt. But yeah, totally. Because music's kind of that way with me. I was thinking about Charlotte when I was just playing that. I have this old video somewhere. I think it's on either my phone or Brittany's. Maybe Brittany's, of when it was the I can't think of it. The New Year's Eve. Black and Jeans Forever. Yeah, I agree. When we did the New Year's Eve thing. That was so embarrassing. Anyway, I've been listening to that song repeatedly. Slow dancing? Oh, Donald. It's funny because I worked out today, and I'm going to like that message, Charlotte. I worked out today, and his live version of Slow Dancing in LA when he first came out was on. Go and cry about it, why don't you? Go and cry about it, why don't you? Whoa, go around. I'm butchering that. My dear, slow dancing, burning. Then you got the solo. I found another solo. Turn my fancy pedal on. Oh yeah. It's not a silly little moment. It's not the storm before the calm. This is the deep and dying breath. This love that we've been working on. What is this? A microphone. Oh, where did that come from? Can't seem to hold it like a fiddle. Stay still. Sing a little bit of it. Can't seem to hold it like I want to, so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and save me. We put too many false alarms. We're going down, and you can see it too. Going down, and you know that we're doomed, my dear. Slow dancing. Anyway, dude, let me make sure my mic's not full. I'll purposely get on YouTube and I'll find different versions of slow dancing and just fast forward to the solos. Those solos, man, he tears it up. Like, he's just like. I mean, I can't even like begin to like. In my head, I'm there, but like when I start to play, I'm like, oh, not even close. He's that amazing. That's the first song I heard, and I was in the barbecue. Dude, it's funny you say that. I was so real quick. When I was 10 years old, got a guitar. When I was 12. My dad took me to a Tommy Emmanuel concert. That was the first light bulb for me. It was like, that's it. That is it. fast forward, I learned all kind of Tommy Manuel stuff, like, you know, the whole. Learned all the finger picking stuff, though. Nothing wrong with that. It kind of laid the foundation for me musically. But then when I was like 20, I was at work, and I was working at work, but I happened to be on YouTube. And I was part-time in college, and I was on YouTube, and I kept seeing that slow dancing John Mayer, slow dancing. Based on what you've watched, slow dancing, I was like, what is this? I clicked on it, and it was like, I couldn't believe how awesome it was. And for me, it was everything was so simple, but everything fit together so well. Like musically, we're looking at Tommy. I've been looking for a reason to pick up. Tommy Manuel will blow your world, dude. But musically, it's so simple. Like those chords, I mean, like are so easy that it's like 3 or 4 chords. But the whole, how everything fit and the picture he's painting and the solos on top of it, just, I thought, man, I didn't realize that it's like, it's cool for you to be a singer. There's a million people that sing amazing. There's a million people that play guitar amazing. There's a million people that write songs amazing. But there's like 50,000 that can do all of it amazing. So I'll say that. You've got my attention. Someone has my attention musically if the songwriting, the guitar playing, and the singing, it all lines up. So if I ever had to say that's where I'm shooting for, that's what I'm shooting for. I will look at, yeah, Tommy Manuel, the chords are the same as Say It. Really? I did not know that. Say It Ain't So. Yeah, and that solo is just so, it's so simple. I mean, he's just bending like a couple notes, but the voicing in his notes. I'm butchering it. I'm not even saying I'm doing it right. Go and cry about it, why don't you? I mean, that's just a B. Cry about it to C sharp minor, to A, to E. I mean, it's just simple. It's like, but I mean, if you look at any kind of like popular music, it's not jazz. You know, you don't get on 103.7 and hear a bunch of jazz stuff. It's all, you know, G, C, and D, E minor. It's like the guitar is talking to you. Yeah, it really is. It really is. And for me, I mean, if you said what's Will's favorite CD, it's Continuum. That whole, I mean, I picked up more stuff off that from, you know, that and Gravity. What's another one on there? I don't know it, but the Hard Life, Stop This Train. If anybody hasn't heard Stop This Train, please go listen to Stop This Train by John Mayer. That songwriting, man, it just hits a spot. It hits a spot about, I don't know, he just paints such a picture about life that's so cool. No, John Mayer is not easy because it's so simple. I mean, Gravity is probably one of his most popular songs, and it's, I mean, it's like, that's easy, but there is a lot of wiggle room in there to mess up. And all them chords. Hard one. Anyway, hers did someone say the other day? To write songs like you have a conversation, completely change conversations. Huh. That's pretty cool. I've read some stuff about songwriting. I really wish I wrote more songs than I do. The thing I've tried to do or thought about doing with songwriting is, if you can, just for example, if you can, like, I'm going to write a song about a dog, but never say the word dog. Like, you want to, like, paint a picture in everyone's mind without saying, here's a song about a dog. That's to me, like, the painting a picture without stating the obvious. Leading someone's mind to think things without saying them. That's what's cool. And saying things that everyone can relate to. You know, everybody can probably relate to playing on a playground as a kid. And so that's kind of how I've viewed it. It's like, I'm not trying to do a Will Winslett plug. But Donald, check out my song "Follow You." I think I did some of that on there. It talks about it's just basically called "I Follow You," and it says, "I want a life where I belong, somewhere I call home, a place I feel so strong and so free." And it's just talking about, you know, there's a lot of insecurity in what's going on. But yeah, I mean, the chorus says, I don't even know what it says. It says, no, I need you, and I can't make it on my own. And I can't see you, but you catch me when I fall. So what should I do if I'm feeling all alone? 'Cause when my time's through, I just hope I gave my all. Like right here. 'Cause I'll trust you everywhere I go. Step into the dark, I know. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. See, those chords, that's actually how I wrote the song, was those chords sound like someone's stepping, walking through something. So naturally, to sing follow you, follow you. So that's kind of how, like, I don't know. That's one of the songs I have written a good bit of songs. That's one I'm saying, like, hey, this one might be something to listen to. And it's just because I feel like it kind of connects those dots. Like on that slow dancing, that sounds like something you would like dance to, though. So it's like there's so many factors, which is cool, which is really cool. It's sort of like repeating what someone says. Yeah, repeating what someone's last word. That's just a moment of tension where exactly. It's almost like when the song's going, you're completing their sentence ahead of them. When you're doing that, it's like you're clicking on all cylinders. Totally. That's cool stuff, man. That's cool. It's crazy, and I think people, you either kind of, I'm not saying you can't have it or not, but you have to look at stuff differently. That's kind of how I try to do it. I try to like look at stuff really different. So I don't know. I wrote that song "Now or Never." That's the one that I put out. It's on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff. That's like, for me, I'm starting song. I'm beginning. You know, it's now or never for me. I went to the studio, saved up money, built a website, and now or never. Like, that one's, there's no hidden meaning behind it. But, so yeah, I really appreciate the feedback and the comments and stuff. It makes it pretty cool, kind of playing here. Yeah, now or never. Hey, matter of fact, if anybody wants it, just email me. I'll send you a copy. Or if you just want to check it out, stream it on my website or Spotify. Heck, I just want people to hear it. I don't really care if you buy it or not. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Gotta make it talk. Like a yodel, people that yodel. What's going on, Rick? Play a little James Bond. That's like one of the first things I learned was James Bond. Then I kind of expounded on it. I don't know. I dabble. I worked out today, and I noticed it's weird when I'm not no weightlifter or nothing, but I try to work out to stay healthy. But when I work out, I think when you're moving like big muscles, it's hard to move little ones that later on. See? It's like standing up and down and then trying to move your eyelid real fast. It's like two different things. Oh, cool, man. Appreciate it, Donald. I don't have like any followers. I'm really just getting started. Really getting started. Yeah, Rick, I worked arms. Not much to show for it. I'm a tall, skinny white boy. Not afraid to admit it. off on a Monday night playing some guitar. Dang it. That's a little Stevie. Little Stevie Ray Vaughan. I used to know some Little Wing. I actually butchered it really bad the other night. I was trying to play it for somebody. Too bad. I like that part that goes. You know what's really bad about Facebook Live, and I'll be honest with you, I play a ton. I play every week at the Foundry, and sometimes I'll go back and watch, especially if we had a good service, I'll go back and watch me play. Facebook Live is like immediate, like, what am I doing with my face? Because, like, a lot of guitar stuff, if I just stood here and was like, you're like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, he has, like, he's just... But you gotta, like, show some kind of, you gotta, like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that have videos out there with, like, people with some stanky face. They're like... It's like the face and the hands. I know when I first started playing, my wife, Brittany, just keep as straight as face as possible. But you can't, like, stare. You can't stare at people and be like... That's hard. It's hard. If I keep a straight face, it's just like I can't think about what I'm doing. See, I'm pulling up. I can't do it. Just Google like guitar stank face. STANK, stank face. I used to hold my mouth open real bad. I would be playing, I would just be going. My wife's like, please don't hold your mouth open, because I'd be going. She's like, close your mouth. So I focus on now keeping my lips closed, like. And just messing everything up. Just purse your lips like Ray Jackson. Yeah. Especially blues. I noticed too, like my eyes do something. But there's something about, I don't know, the hands and the face. I don't know, if you think about it, even like when you're talking on the phone, people all the time will be like talking on the phone and they'll be like pointing and like, there's so much non-verbal with the guitar. I would think it's the creepiest thing ever to be watching somebody and just be like, Like, that's just like creepy. Like, stop looking at me. Like, anyway, I digress. Singers can just point their face at lights or just guitars. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I notice a lot of times I'll be focusing on like my pedals or something. So we kind of have an out. Yeah, because by the time I'm like adjusting knobs and changing pickups and stuff, which I've been practicing a lot with, it's kind of a little trick. But you take your pinky, take it on the, I don't know if you can see it, tone knob, you roll it. So you get this like, and it's easier to do sitting down than standing up. So sounds like a violin. Dave Matthews' guitar player, Tim Reynolds, does it a ton. He's really, really good at it. A lot of people do it. I used to have a volume pedal. I do it with my foot. That's easier because you can play with your hands and just kind of work your foot. But, see, I'm messing up. I've been using my pinky to sweep the strings. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden stuff in the right hand. I know with me personally, when I got to where I could hide the pick in my hand like that, and when I got to where I could pick with my right finger, my middle, my third, that really helped my playing, like a pre-downstroke. So I've been using my pinky to sweep the strings. So you're talking about like pinky, like sweep the strings? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know if I do that. I do like a second and third. A lot of people too will balance it on the pick guard. Like, I can't play with a pinky stuck on there. I think that's proper, but. Sort of like a downstroke that leads into a palm mute. You talking like that? Kind of like a palm mute into like a solo. Downstroke with the pinky and palm mute with the palm. Huh? Like a loud palm mute. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Good example. I think I see what you're saying. Sorry, loud tune. I noticed too, like, when you play with your fingers at first, you don't have like even sounds, like. Especially if you use a pick, like. But you get that kind of evenness, which you don't wear. I mean, you don't get calluses on your right hand, but. See that? Watch. Yeah, it's a real warm sound. Especially this guitar can be harsh. A Strat can be harsh. You know, I'm telling you, what you know obviously, but if a guitar's set up wrong, it's like, oh my gosh, chimey. I mean, my tone's way out, especially with like. That is Tommy Manuel stuff right there. Sounds just like a harp. There's all kind of stuff in a guitar like that. Have you heard? Yeah, Andy McGee. He's in the same group as Tommy. I'm not as familiar with his music, but definitely same style. Anybody that plays guitar on here will know that if you got 12 strings, you got what's called harmonics. But with those harmonics, if you take and I'll do it real slow, see if I can do it for the camera. Take it real slow, and you take this pick like this, and you go pick. You're alternating between harmonics and open strings, so. It's like a spider on your guitar or something with your hand. But that's all it is. It's called cascading harmonics. And so then you take like your left hand. I'm just, again, nothing, not putting anything down. I'm just going to play these two notes right. So. It's like a harp, and then you can make any shape you make here. So like if I make if I just bar it, see what I'm saying? You got like a harp sound. Then you can do that same kind of pattern on that. Pretty cool. That is like, when I saw that, oh my goodness. And like, he has so many weird shapes that sound so pretty. Yeah, it's really cool. And there's all kind of stuff, like you can make like simple chords. I'm messing that up. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff out there. And like what's bad about it is I've just kind of picked up some of the stuff that it's like I can play it, but I haven't explored it on my own yet. Anywho, well, I think I'm about to get out of here. Hey, Donald and everybody, it was great. For real, I appreciate the input. I try to do this like once a week. Try to get on here and just goof off and jam. I'm really trying to network a lot more. Trying to get out there a lot more. So any advice, help, tips is much appreciated. Definitely. We'll do it again. See you guys later.